in the performance against Barcelona.
Bellingham and Tchouaméni will be in mid to play a back four, but it's going to be a very defensive performance. His trophy room round, and he said that he wants to man mark his son. Well,
all of the stats point in favour of Real Madrid, but they did Valencia trying to make the most of this vastly changed team from last weekend against Villarreal, and recognise Pello flying it wide, looking for Tiet. That was one of the talking points yesterday in the press conference. 4-2-4 team, Valencia. There is Goulet feeding Mbappe, and spins it away from the keeper. Comes out to Valverde. Outside of the right boot, getting a bit of bend on it, but not. Be fair to say, it's getting very close to being back to his best
after reception when he came out to warm up. That's a brilliant ball.
Pepe Lu, the player that went to ground, didn't need to really. Tackle by Lucas Beltran. Herrera clears the lines. Well, the flag stays down. Heisa Pete to stop Vinicius Junior in his tracks. Real Madrid, and they're in possession. All away. It's control from Goulet to Mbappe. He plays the early ball as well, which has Valencia scuffling back. Bellingham drops the shoulder, leaves the defence. That's D'Antona. It's creeping in at the far post. We'll get a better view from this angle. Yes, it was. His marker is making no attempt to get to the ball. How can you head the ball? How can you clear the ball if you're just grabbing hold of it? But it's just terrible defending at this kind of rate.
Mbappe tucks it home. Goal 17 of the season. No wonder he's the golden boot.
His fitness levels dropped, so he didn't have the energy. This is Goulet. All season long live on ESPN+. Real Madrid career. Hasn't played to position, can get forward, get crosses in. I would imagine that Valverde feels that he's Romani wins the ball back. Bellingham to Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Out of Goulet through the defender. Bellingham. Mason K looking for the ball. Valencia getting defenders in the way. Wild midfield player. Tchouaméni.
Valverde
brings from that right back position, whether he's overlapping or whether he can.
Better this from Valencia, but
Militao in the game, because Valverde will break forward down the right hand side.
This is Goulet. Oh, it's scoring for fun. Mbappe, it's like a magnet to his boot. Took up residence, and guess who finds him? Ada Goulet. That magic combination yet again.
Tchouaméni, so it's rather than two holding midfield players, and Bellingham played.
Barcelona at home against Elche, 12 o'clock in. Mbappe claims he was stopped by Valverde. First player to receive a caution this evening.
But all the possession really hasn't done too much. So
Bellingham stand to or not. Vinicius. Brilliant turn. Real Madrid, Abe Junior. That combination tonight are a joy. Valencia are a... Vinicius Junior continues, and an excellent deter. Two of them. Bellingham makes way, finds the goal, and salutes the Bernabeu. Genius. Ain't stopping that one. Out. Stands up, and Topo. Ada Goulet.
Greater energy about this Real Madrid side at the moment.
Have gone quite gently on opposition. Rioja. And it just delays things and plays it back to Goulet. And Goulet into the waiting gloves. His players with the trip to Anfield in mind. You see the world, Stuart.
If you commit a foul, you could be off the pitch, and that's exactly what Xavi.
And Ceballos comes on, a player with a... Everybody wants to play at the Bernabeu, but I'm not sure that...
Climb from what we've seen in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Remaining. Ceballos playing the role of Arda Turan of the second half as the ending of the first. Vinny Jr. gets it. The pass to Carreras. Vinicius Jr. Here is Mastantuono, draws the defender. Mastantuo's corner. An attempt at a develop in the next 2 weeks. Kira, I'm sure, is going to be a Valencian derby against Levante.
It's untrue.
Mastantuono. Carreras. Mbappe tries successive matches against his old club. Duro and Danjuma are still out there.
First touch for Vasquez, not a particularly good one.
Madrid machine. Carreras in there, headed away.
Real Madrid.
By Aguirre Zabala. Flown by this season. As it stands, Real Madrid will be on 5 goals to 2. Other than that, they're really by in Spain. Raised in Malaga. Almeida. In the second half, here's one of them, Almeida. It's denied a hat-trick by the brilliant Aguirre Zabala. Special attendance tonight, just short of 7. Almeida sees the gap, goes for it. Courtois. Bellingham. Valverde. So only 4 second-half substitutes for the gap and the view of goal. Box to Finger. Carreras. They're both on the bench tonight. As is, of course, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Absolutely right, not to pick him, he was out of form.
Camavinga. Ceballos. It's 33rd of his career. Single press conference with Xabi Alonso. Has been around the 72 to 74 minutes. Back flick, have crossed the line, throw in.
Just play at a much gentler pace.
Ting space, hangs awkwardly in the air, ball in, hangs awkwardly, and anywhere will do for over the years. They've had 12 different coaches. Carreras. Oh, you beauty! His first goal for Real Madrid is something quite magical.